Hi Lower Primary and welcome to day 3 of our choreography competition. So let's recap what we've looked at so far this week. On Monday we started our new challenge, which was our first ever BISW choreography competition. Yesterday we looked at levels and we looked at how we can include them in our dance. And we added on 16 more counts to our dance, adding those levels in too. So today we have 2 new dance words to look at, and they are shape and size. So before we go any further, let's have a think. What is the craziest shape you can make with your body right now? Move away from the screen and try and make a crazy shape. Excellent. All right. So let's learn a little bit more about shape. Think about all the shapes you learn in math. Maybe you've looked at circles, squares, triangles, and many, many more. Our bodies can make hundreds of shapes just by moving different body parts, either alone or more than one body part all together. Shape in dance is simply the way the dancer looks to the audience. Every single move we make creates a shape, even when we are stood doing nothing. So let's start making some shapes now. It's your turn to experiment. So move away from the screen, try and find some space and see if you can make these shapes. Can you make a straight shape with your entire body? How can you make all of your body straight? Got it? Okay, moving on. Can you make a curved shape with only one arm? How will you make it curved? Okay. Can you make a zigzag shape with your legs and feet? All right. Now, can you make a twisted shape that's at a low level? So that's thinking about what we did yesterday. How can you make a twisted shape that's low to the ground? Great. Now, can you make a symmetrical shape? We've looked at this in our dance lessons before, and this is where we make a shape, and if we cut our bodies right the way down in half from the top of our head, it would be the same on both sides. So maybe my symmetrical shape will be this. And if you cut me in half, it will be the same on both sides. Can you make a symmetrical shape? Excellent. All right. Now, size. The picture might help you. Have a think. How would you describe the size of a mouse to the size of an elephant? Tell somebody in the room. Size is how big or small we make our bodies in dance, and sometimes it can be called scale. In dance, we might choose to use big and or small movements, and they might help us to explain a feeling, or it might match the size of the music. So imagine if you had a dance and you were feeling sad, a little bit like our Oliver dance that we did, and you might make quite small, gentle moves to show that you're not feeling so happy today. Or what if we had a song that was really loud and had loads of energy, maybe like our Latin dance, and you would do really big moves that matched the party atmosphere of the music. That is what we need to do as dancers, to choose the size of our movements that match a feeling or the music. So now it's your turn to play with size. Can you make a large movement with your whole body? Give it a try. All right, I bet you're all there at home looking like giants. Can you make a tiny movement that's low to the ground at a low level? Excellent. Okay. Can you now make a huge movement with only your arms? Perfect. Can you make a small movement with only your elbow at a high level? So that's 3 instructions. Small movement, use your elbow and make it high. All right. So as you can see from our last instruction, we can mix this all up, and it's not just about thinking of one of those things, it's about thinking of all those things. So we can combine these different elements in dance and create some really interesting movement. So on the screen, I've created a table, and the first column is level, the second column in the middle is shape, and the third column is size. So now it's your turn to make those decisions. So first of all, in your mind, or you can write it down if you want to, or tell somebody in the room, which level would you like to make your movement for this experiment? Low, medium, or high? Choose one level. Okay, which shape are you going to make at that level? You can make a straight shape, curved, zigzag, twist, or symmetrical. Choose your shape. And now you've got your level, you've got the shape you're going to make. What size is that move going to be? Is it going to be tiny, small, medium, large, or huge? Choose which size. Okay, now can you make that movement? Remember the level, the shape, and the size you chose, and make that movement now. Show somebody in the room. Excellent work, everybody. So today's task, now we've learned all these new dance words. Can you practice the dance that you've made so far? So that should be 32 counts now. You made 16 counts on Monday and you made 16 counts yesterday that used levels. Add 16 more counts today. Try to include movements with lots of different shapes and sizes. And of course, have fun while you're doing it. So make that dance a little bit longer, team, and make sure you're really thinking about the shapes and sizes of your movement to make it really interesting for the competition. Good luck, lower primary.